Welcome to the Ordinary Guy Garage. I'm Scott, and today I'm going to catch everybody up on the S10 and what's been going on with it. So, hang tight. So, update on the S10 and what's going on with it. A couple of weeks ago, Bean and I got the motor in and got it running. I didn't take any video of it because honestly, I haven't spent a lot of time with Bean lately, and I wanted to just spend some good father and son time working on the race car and without the distraction of trying to take a video. So my apologies that I didn't get a video of that, but it was time very well spent. So anyways, what we did was we got the motor in. Now, this was Saturday, we were finishing it up, and Saturday was test and tune, and test and tune was gonna be at 2 o'clock is when they were gonna start running. So we got it together, we got it running, got it fired up, backed it out of the shop, shut it off, get some water in it, and it wouldn't start. And couldn't figure out why. We're going round and round and up and down, and it come to find out what it had done was it blew a fuse on the ignition, which it's never done that before. So I have to track that down, but I know that's what the problem is. So we got that taken care of. But by the time we had figured it out, it was about 4, and the racing was going to be done at 6. And I didn't want to, it had been a long 2 days of putting it together. So what we did was we got the old Chevy out, Bean and I, hopped in it, went down, bought some in and out, and then came back to the racetrack and walked around and said hi to a few people and watched cars run for about an hour or so. So it was still a really good weekend. Didn't get to run the S10 though. So that's what happened there. The other thing that happened is we put it in reverse and right back out, no problem, out of the shop. Bringing it back into the shop, put it in first gear and it's got nothing. Put it in second and it'll go. So, you know, and a few videos back, I had taken the transmission apart and put in a new gear set in it, the 180 gears instead of the 169. So I figured, well, it's probably in my band adjustment, and I don't know. After that weekend, I just figured I'd let it sit here for a little bit. The following weekend, we were gonna race, but they canceled the race because it was raining, because this is Oregon and it rains, and this happens every year. So, so I'll put a quick video here of me at work. So, and at the end of this video, the video clip, I'll just let you know I didn't get stuck. But anyways, you'll see what I deal with. So here you go. Yep, that's the life of a truck driver, or at least a dump truck driver. So anyways, it was raining. We didn't get a chance to race. The S10 still just sat. So I finally decided I'm gonna get in here and do something about it. So the way the power glides work is you have a drum for forward gear, and then you have a clutch pack for reverse. There's not a first and second clutch pack. There's only a forward clutch pack. So the clutch pack drum is high gear. That's a 1-to-1, it's high gear. for first gear to work, there's a band. And what the band does, when you put it into first, it applies fluid to a servo. The servo tightens the band on that drum and enables and stops the drum and enables the planetary gears to run first gear. It just compounds it down and makes that work. So it's a really simple, really cool setup. So the band wasn't grabbing a hold of it. No, what the heck, you know? This is an S10, you know, so clearance to get these transmissions in and out is a pain, you know, and I'm trying not to do it. So, but anyways, I adjusted the band, readjusted it, same thing. So, well, you know, maybe whatever. I tightened the band up a little bit, still not working. I said, huh. So I jacked it up, and I didn't get video underneath because it's hard to get video underneath. But what I ended up doing was pulling the pan off, and I looked up underneath there, and here's a little clip of what I found. Actually, it was just a picture, but you could see my finger, what I'm pointing to underneath there. There's a little transfer tube that comes from the valve body into the servo housing area that's part of the transmission case, and that pumps fluid to the servo. When I put it together, like I said before, I'm not a transmission guy. I put it together, I didn't push that thing in there. That's what was happening. So put it all back together, put that thing in there, put it all back together, put the fluid in it, readjusted the band where it was supposed to be, works perfect. So, yay me. But anyways, you know, I'm not afraid to try stuff, you know, and I'm self-taught, you know. I learned a little bit from reading here and there, but I mostly learn from making mistakes, and I make a lot of mistakes. So that was one of them. But now the transmission's working great. So far, I took it down the street and back yesterday, and it's working pretty good. The timing's still down really low on it. I'm gonna try to break it in. I got about an hour, maybe, no, not even that, maybe 45 minutes of runtime on this motor. So, but it's a race car and it's not registered, so I don't really want to take it out on the street too much. I'll save that for the track. So May 4th is the day that we're gonna be going down to the track. So that's what's going on with the S10 as far as it going. You know, the only thing I have left to do is kind of figure out some of those wiring issues. Not a big deal, but I'll get that all straightened out. So that's that with that. Now, what's happening in the racing for this year? We're gonna bracket race like we have always tried to do. Not very good at it. But, and we're gonna do video of that. But I also signed up for a no prep series. It's 5 races at 4 different tracks. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna see how we do. If I win a round or two, man, I'm gonna be happy. That's all I don't care if I go with win the gold. I mean, if I did, that'd be awesome. But I'm being realistic here. If I win a round or two here and there, I'm gonna be really happy. It's just something to do. So we're gonna do that. And the other thing is, Bean is 14 now, and he's tall, and he barely fit last year and into his junior. So we're not gonna run the junior this year because he's too tight. It's too tight for him. And he grew damn near a foot just since last year. I mean, the kid's huge. So we're not gonna run the junior, but what they have is a class called the Junior Street, which 13 and 14 year olds, 13, 14, and I guess 15, can run a full-size car, 8th mile, 10 seconds or less, 8th mile, with a parent in the car. It has to be a street legal car. So what a great opportunity. So let me take the camera down, I'll flip it around, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do. All right, this is it. He is gonna race the Chevy. So I've gone over this truck before in other videos. You know, it's just a basic flat top 350 Chevy with a cam and some Vortec heads, probably about 400 horsepower. It's a healthy little motor. And the truck itself, this is where it's gonna be really fun. we're gonna fix it up. I got new seat covers and stuff. This is gonna be a project we're gonna do. 4-speed. It is a 4-speed. So Bean really likes the 4-speed. So here, let me turn around again. All right, so yeah, Bean really loves the 4-speed. And I gotta be honest, I love the 4-speed too. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. He's driven the 4-speed just around on the property here. And at our old property, he drove it over from my mother's house down to our house, which is, you know, not very far. And so he's going to be learning how to drive a 4-speed and race a 4-speed and do all of that at the same time. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to get a lot of video of that. So that'll be something upcoming. So really that's about it for right now. I just wanted to catch up a little bit. I've kind of gotten out of the swing of making videos with a lot of different stuff going on. And I apologize for that, but that's an update. That's what's going on at the Ordinary Guy Garage. I should have another video out for you pretty soon, something else I'm working on. And thanks again for watching. Thanks for hanging out and subscribing. I appreciate it. Oh, hey, and I have an Instagram, Ordinary Guy Garage Instagram, that I try to share a picture on of something I'm doing daily. So I'd like to interact. I don't have that many people on it right now because I haven't really said much about it, but I do have an Instagram, Ordinary Guy Garage. So go check it out and interact over there a little bit. And thanks a lot again for watching and subscribing, and I will see you next time.